Hi everyone, I'm Marcus Foss from AXO, and today I'm going to tell you what agility actually is, which principle we should use to align particularly efficient and effective agile software projects, and which 3 essential characteristics such projects always have according to our experience. Agile in software projects is not a special method or a special process model. Agile is rather a process and management philosophy. The best way to understand this is to first explain its exact opposite. I like to call this the military precision philosophy. Here, everything must be fully planned before implementation begins. The product that is to be created must first be completely specified before the actual production begins. There must be a strict hierarchy or organization among the people involved, with clear role descriptions and assignments that clearly define what needs to be done, no more and no less. And everything relevant must of course be formally regulated by contract. The exact opposite is the agile philosophy. Here I know that I cannot fully plan complex projects in advance, and that I cannot fully specify complex products in advance. So I don't even start with that. Rather, I deliberately embrace the changes that will come regularly over time anyway. Planning and specification evolve. The team also finds the best possible organization and division of tasks itself over time. And instead of regulating everything contractually, I rely on complete trust. Experience from quite a few software projects shows that we do not achieve efficiency and effectiveness by following an agile philosophy alone, exclusively and naively 100%. Rather, it's about working as agilely as possible, but also adding military precision elements where necessary. As little upfront planning as possible, but also as much as necessary. As little pre-specification as possible, but also as much as necessary. As little hierarchy and fixed role play as possible, but as much as necessary. And as much trust between all actors as possible, but also as much contractual regulation as necessary. By the way, the authors of the famous Agile Manifesto already knew this. There it says, for example, we value individuals and interactions over processes and tools, or also working software over comprehensive documentation. And at the end, that is, while there is value in the items on the right, we value the items in the left more. In other words, we prefer one side wherever possible, but also know that we need the other from time to time. Now, every software project is different. Context and influencing factors differ from project to project, and that means that for each project we have to think anew about how we optimally set the sliders with regard to the important aspects of the process. On a scale from 0% to 100%, so to speak, how much upfront planning do we foresee? How much pre-specification makes sense? Which tasks and responsibilities should be firmly allocated in advance in the team and, if necessary, staffed with proven experts? And how much trust is actually appropriate or even given by the respective actors? We refer to this configuration of the hopefully best possible setting of the sliders as the project-specific agility profile. But even if these sliders are optimally always set individually, for sure 95% of all software projects in the middle range of the spectrum between totally agile and totally with military precision, there are 3 important characteristics that really efficient and effective software projects always have. They have, explicitly or implicitly, a preliminary phase with the necessary level of upfront planning and pre-specification, either as an early part of the project or even before that in the bidding phase. In planning, that's at least a rough overall plan for the project. And in specification, that's at least a rough understanding of the business requirements and the cornerstones of the supporting technical architecture. On the other hand, really efficient and effective software projects always provide for iterative development of the details thereafter. In each iteration, another part of the software is built and immediately deployed for acceptance testing by the user or customer. We do this to learn what already fits, what still needs to be changed, and what lessons can be learned for further iterations. And thirdly, really efficient and effective software projects always have a certain amount of internal team organization in the form of the essential roles, especially often project manager or team lead and chief architect or architecture owner. And in the next video, I'll show you how we use it to arrive at a process template for particularly productive agile software projects, which we call the basic process model. Until then.